Good morning, and thanks for joining me once again for another mindful moment. Yesterday, we talked about how our attitudes and perspectives have a lot to do with how we experience any given day or any given event, and that we actually have quite a bit of power over how we experience events, whether we have days that are meaningful or not, simply by being aware of the attitude and perspective that we're bringing to it. And we get to bring the meaning to the events of our lives. We're not just a prisoner of how things happen. We are an active participant. And today I'd like to share really just one of the most potent truths that I've found in my own lives, a perspective and an attitude that has helped me beyond measure. And that's this simple little truth that the obstacles that appear in my life are not in my way. They are the way. The obstacles that appear in my life, they're not in my way. They are the way. This has been just a life lesson that has transformed my whole way of being in the world. And it's a pretty simple truth. The obstacles that appear, well, that's where we get to grow. That's where we get to make meaning and purpose in our lives. That's where we build character. That's where we gain wisdom. That's the journey in life. The journey in life is not some ideal thing that I get to just coast and pluck the pleasures of joy and wonder as I just float down this merry little river that is problem-free. That world doesn't exist. Life is actually messy for everyone, including me. And as we really reflect on our lives, what are the things that we feel really the best about? So often it's how the challenges that we face in our lives have shaped the person that we become. Whether we get a college degree, whether we achieve something, its value to us has a lot more to do with how much I worked for it than whether or not something was just given to me. The obstacles that appear in my life, they're going to appear in my life. They're going to appear for everyone. And that obstacle can be something that seems oppressive and seems like my happiness is somewhere beyond that. But in truth, the obstacles that appear in my life are the opportunities to grow, to make meaning and purpose in my life. They're there anyway. I can resist them, I can complain about them, or I can face them and grow from them. And this, for me, has been an opportunity in my life to become a wiser, kinder, more patient human being. And let me tell you, I'm not perfect yet. Obstacles keep appearing, and I'm still learning. But that attitude in itself has made a considerable amount of difference in my life. So today I invite you to bring this lesson into your life, that the obstacles that appear in your life, they're not in your way. They are the way. They're what we are to attend to now. They are your next lesson. Well, thanks so much for joining me. Be well, and let's do this again tomorrow.